Now that we're all here, I'm gonna need your help, boys.
Brothers.
You'd rather play football with your friends than help find a chapel. The wedding's off.
I have a room in a boarding house. You can stay there until your place is ready.
I've yet to decide which of the staff I intend to keep on, and Constance, you will go and live with Aunt Ernestine.
I'm sick of everyone taking advantage of me. Sort your own problems out from now on. Life could change in an instant. And when it did, it could tear a family apart.
George?
From Aunt Ernestine.
The carriage will collect you this afternoon, Constance.
She's leaving today.
Some tea, please, Agnes.
But I don't want to go.
Constance, it is your father's wish.
Some were meant to accept their lot. Others seemed to give up too easily.
Did you go see her? What she said, has she changed her mind?
No man should bring you this. Said it should mean something to you.
My pocket square. I was supposed to wear this for the wedding. That's it. It's over.
Oh, dear.
But I had a plan to find Matron, get my money back, and get out of London. From now on, I was looking after number one. I'd never trust anyone, ever, again.
Ernestine. Do something, Lady Cranford.
Now, let's calm down. All this wailing is most unbecoming. Better?
Why can't I stay here? You could look after me.
Constance, we must respect your father's decisions.
If they won't change their mind, then I'll have to do it for them.
Take it, it's yours.
You owe us more than that.
But I have told you, that is all I have.
Oi! That's my money! Now get out of here!
Feather, go!
On your way, Missy.
You heard me. Before the constables catch you. Constable, this way, they're here!
Is everything all right down there? Oi, miss.
We'll find you.
Have you any idea what you've done?
What about you? I want my money back.
Take it.
At least let me explain. Look, I was working and I strayed onto their patch. I didn't want to steal from you, Hetty Feather. I just didn't have a choice.
Well, I do. I'm gonna pack up and get out of London. For good.
Hetty, let me come with you just till I work out what to do.
Think I'm gonna fall for that again?
I'm proud of you, Hetty Feather. You finally realised that being nice doesn't get you anywhere. I didn't think you had it in you.
I don't. Not all the time. Not like you.
Please, Hetty.
Boarding house is paid for tonight. So you're welcome to the room. This is the last time.
I can't believe Harriet's calling it off just because I was having a laugh with my mates.
Perhaps she thought he was putting us lot before her. She needs to know she's important to you too.
Complicated. Girls can be like that sometimes.
What?
Not all of them. Agnes wouldn't give you this sort of trouble. She's devoted to you, isn't she?
I think so.
Anyway, there's nowhere to even hold a wedding, so what's the point?
Let me use such a quitter. You ditched the army to go after Harriet.
Yeah. You're not going to give up now, are you?
Seems a bit daft to lose someone over a broken roof and a bit of clearing up.
Could be more than just a bit of clearing up. See what I mean?
And I hope to get married here. Look at the state of this place.
We'll need some help.
Leave it to me.
And the vicar!
I just thought Matthias might be waiting. I sent his pocket square with gid, like a peace offering. Once he saw it, I thought he'd know. The wedding could be on if he wanted it to be.
Miss Constance. Harriet just popped by for a chat.
What she means is, don't tell Mr. Calendar. I'm not talking to him. That's why I need to speak to Hetty.
Well, she wrote to us when we went to visit, but Hetty's only looking out for herself these days.
She doesn't even care about my wedding. Not that there is one. My life's such a mess.
Try standing in my shoes.
What's that supposed to mean?
Our livelihoods are hanging in the balance, and where's Gideon? Good riddance. I'm taking a leaf out of Hetty's book. I have to learn to live on my own.
What's wrong with her?
Come Friday, poor Agnes might not have a job. I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Sheila, what am I going to do?
Oh, for goodness sake. Miss Lardida, who lives in America, come next week. I could be living back on the street. At least you have a place to live, a job to go back to. Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be harsh.
No. You're right. I should have never come back. You'll say my goodbyes to me, won't you?
Why? Where are you going?
If I leave now, I'll make the next train to Southampton docks, then tomorrow New York. Bye, Sheila. Thank you.
But what about Matthias?
Why are you hiding?
I'm on a mission. And so are you. We're going to find Hetty. Think about it. Without me here, they won't even need you. Are you coming or not?
So after you leave, Feather, what next?
I'll go to the coast, where Ida lives. She is my family, after all. I'll write, get a job, whatever it takes. What about you?
Me? Oh, up north, where I belong. Warm hearts, friendly faces, and yes, the Bottomleys will put the flags out for me, I'm sure. They will be.
There is nowhere to call home, is there, matron?
Lizzie? Lizzie? Miss Constance?
Excuse me. Which way's Chalk Street?
I don't know.
Well, that was a bit rude.
We could always go back. They might not have missed us yet.
Excuse me. Where's Chalk Street? We need to find our friend, Hetty Feather.
Oh, it's down there.
Thank you. Come on.
Ah! Spider! It's a good thing you know during the army.
What, the constabulary? Last week I was searching alleyways at midnight. You'd been frightened to death the assailant jumped on you, but I nabbed him.
Don't miss his arts in the right place. This was Judd's idea.
See?
My, resourceful as ever. Well, that's years of foundling training for you.
If they were really that resourceful, they'll be helping me out. God only gave me one tiny little pair of hands, Mr. Cranbourne. I can't run a kitchen as well as everything else. Oh, Gideon, I asked the vicar. He said he needed to talk to you, Matthias, and Harriet before he'll agree to wed you.
Both of us?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, about that, Matthias. Harriet's gone. I think I might have messed it up.
How? Where is she?
Oh, well, she's heading to New York. It was me and my big mouth that did it, as always.
She's gone. I'll never get her back now.
Matthias, Harriet's dream was to marry in England with all her friends around her.
And it was my dream to marry her. I realise that now more than ever.
Then my advice, don't give up.
He's right.
You have to go after her and tell her.
Sheila, where was she going?
The station. She's catching the next train to Southampton.
Well, you heard. We're not giving up now.
Right, come on then. Back to work.
Boys?
And where do you think you're going?
I'm helping.
Well, no, you're not. You need to come back and talk to Agnes.
What have I done?
Precisely nothing. That's the problem.
Right.
Sheila Ormsby, my very own queen of pastry. Oh, it's good to see you.
Thanks, Nurse.
So far, I've managed 2 apple tarts, but there's quite a to-do list in that kitchen.
Who is it? Let me. Lizzie? Constance?
Hetty!
What are you doing here? Get inside.
You look scared, Hetty.
Why is she hiding?
Oh, it's nothing. What are you doing here? How did you get my address?
It was on the letter you sent to Calendar Hall.
Hetty, we have to go.
But we can't. I've packed my things.
Lizzie, you need to get Miss Constance back to Calendar Hall.
But Father's sending me away. That's why I've come to live with you. You're my only hope, Hetty.
We can go the back way. But then what?
No one will look for me at Calendar Hall.
Harriet! Please, just hear me out.
I sent you a pocket square made from an offcut of my wedding dress. You knew that. It was meant to be a piece of my heart.
I thought you were returning it to me.
Well, you could have come to find out. Nothing to say to you, Matthias.
Then listen. If you want to go back to New York, then you have my blessing. If you don't love me anymore, then that's fine too, because that's how much I love you, Harriet. And I have to want you to be happy more than anything else. If you change your mind, I'll be at the chapel waiting for you.
Passengers for Southampton.
It's up to you.
To departure.
You've checked the tunnels for cellars?
And the grounds. Nowhere to be seen.
Well, this just goes to prove my point. The girl needs discipline.
That's not true.
Gideon, inform the constable. I'll check beyond the gardens near the lane.
What's going on?
It's Miss Constance. If you'd have been here, you'd have known.
I came back.
Matron, leave the talking to me.
Where have you been?
Mr. Calendar, please allow me to explain.
Do you know the anguish that you've caused? Now, up to your room and get ready to leave.
But, Father...
No, Constance.
Mr. Calendar, please, I need to speak to you.
Matron.
Lizzie,
a word in the kitchen.
Really? You ought to know better than to bring that woman to my house.
I wanted to express my sorrow for your tragic loss. Rosie and I were such good
You
friends.
are not welcome here. Either of you. Inside, Constance!
Hetty, wait. Harriet's left, but Matthias has gone after her. The wedding could be back on again. Everyone's waiting in the chapel, and tomorrow they're sailing back to New York.
Gideon.
Hetty, you have to be there. You're the reason she wanted to get married here.
Not now.
Constance, upstairs and change.
No, I don't want to go.
Your carriage is here.
Now we must all be brave.
Hetty, do something.
Mr. Calendar, sir.
Lady Grenford, please help us.
Do stop all this nonsense.
Sir, can't you see this isn't what Mrs. Calendar wanted?
May I remind you, you have been dismissed.
Mrs. Calendar is gone, but you have such wonderful children. They need you, and you need them.
Hetty, please.
Let the girl speak.
I know everything here reminds you of her, but if you leave, then you'll be alone without the people who love you and without their love to help you.
Lady Grenford, this is your house now. Deal with the girl.
No, George. I don't want to live in a house which is not a home. Your children matter. They matter to me.
You're not the only one who's lost Mr. Calendar. These children have lost their mother. Now you're making them suffer more. India is such a long way away.
Thank you, Hetty. You too, Lady Grenford.
You're my family.
I was helping my friend.
What about me? What if I need your help? I need someone I can rely on, someone who'll be there for me.
What are you saying?
You don't feel the same way, Gideon. Not like I feel for you.
I do. Of course I do.
No. That's fine. We're different. We want different things, that's all. Now, if you don't mind, I've got jobs to be getting on with.
We are different. Strong, Agnes, and certain. That's why I love you. If you need me to prove it, why don't you marry me? You know, that'd be a start.
What did you say?
We could, if you want to, we could get married too.
You mean me? Be your wife? What, today?
Oh, not today. I mean, you can say no if you want.
No. No, I mean yes. This is Agnes Smead. It's got such a ring to it.
Seems a shame to waste the carriage now that Constance isn't using it. Hetty, I hope you'll consider taking up your position again.
That's such a kind offer, Mr. Calendar.
Thanks.
Goodbye, Miss Constance. Master Edwin, take care.
I always had my suspicions about you. You're clearly not a maid, but no doubt a very good writer.
Now, once everyone has gone, I think we deserve some tea.
At least the jobs are safe. As long as Lady Grenford behaves.
Matron.
Do not say a word.
Goodbye, Calendar Hall.
All done and ready for the bride? What if she doesn't turn up? What will I do then? She best had.
Yeah, after all the trouble we've gone through.
I reckon she's worth waiting for.
Well, come on, quick.
Kids?
What's she doing here? Matron? Come on, let's see what she wants.
You wouldn't deny me the chance to witness such a joyous occasion, would you? Mr. Cranbourne?
Let's not spoil their day.
She's not coming, is she? Tell everyone to go home, Ned.
That's all right.
You sure about that?
A bridesmaid. That should be me.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. No thanks.
Harriet, you're beautiful.
Congratulations.
It's nice, Winterson.
Mrs. Clark now.
Congratulations.
Matron. Well, I never thought I'd see your pitiless face again. Now there's a warm welcome for an old friend.
Friend, matron, after your misdemeanors, I ought to ask, are you here to swindle or deceive?
Oh, Mr. Cranbourne, I'm a changed woman with a changed heart. You ought to have faith. I have done my time. Surely that is justice.
We've all moved on with our lives now. Even Matron.
Thank you, Hetty. Moving on is what life is all about, surely.
Mind your backs. Scrub's coming through.
Sheila?
Turns out there's an opening as a cook.
Here. Thought you couldn't wait to get out of this place.
Well, foundlings need me a lot more than rich people in a big house. And I won't have Agnes nagging in my ear.
Hetty! Hetty! Harriet's about to throw the bouquet.
Here, wait for me!
And me! Come on, Aggie!
I don't need to. You two now are engaged.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Right, you lot. One beside the other. Otherwise, you'll be disqualified.
This isn't a football match.
Button it.
3, 2, 1.
It's me. I'm next up the aisle. Oh, Donald.
Everyone, friends, old and new, on behalf of my wife and I...
What are you up to? That belongs to Harriet. Put it back. You heard me.
This, Hetty. This is my last chance for a new start. And I think that will be better for everyone, don't you?
What about Harriet? How's she supposed to get back to America?
Mr. Callender will help out. He owes you after all.
Then go. And quickly. I'll put things right with Harriet.
You are a good person, you know that?
is it?
Farewell, Feather.
It had been the perfect day, but like all good times, it had to come to an end. Sometimes it was easier to slip away rather than say goodbye.
Hetty!
But this wasn't one of them.
Where are you going?
I need to see my mother.
Of course you do.
Promise you'll write to us from...
Bigner. It's by the coast if you want to visit.
Just try stopping us.
You take care of yourself.
And give our love to Ida.
I will.
We'll send you a postcard from New York.
Take care, Hetty. Wherever did Matron go?
I don't know, but I don't think she'll be coming back. Matron had a future. Everyone deserves a second chance, and I hoped she'd make the best of it.
Get moving!
As for me, I didn't know what my future was, but I wasn't going to be shaped by my past. I'd remember the fun, of course, the adventures, and the sadness too. My friends would always be part of me. But now, there was a new adventure to be had, with my mother, and a whole new story to tell. My story. The life of Hetty Feather.